Hi everyone, I'm Charles Davis. Today's show is all about the NFL Draft. Several of this year's prospects are players we first met right here on Sports Stars of Tomorrow. We'll start with a possible top overall pick in our five-star feature. Bryce Young is the only Heisman winner in this year's draft crop, and he's a contender to be the first overall selection. He's a product of storied Mater Dei High School in California. Mater Dei is the only high school in the country that's produced 3 Heisman winners and has seen several other college and pro quarterbacks walk through its doors over the years. We met Bryce back in 2019 after he just led the Monarchs to a CIF championship in his junior season.
It means a lot. It's a big tradition here. Coach Rollins stresses tradition very heavily here. So knowing that I've done what a lot of other people have done and seeing the people around me go through the same thing I am, it really helps. So I'm just glad I could be a part of it.
People don't want to stop and analyze what exactly he walked into. JT Daniels, all of a sudden he's gone with the reclassification, but now all of a sudden this kid comes in and everybody's going, well, okay, what do we got here? You have 2 different complete styles of quarterbacks. You have JT, who's more of a drop back kid. Now we've got this multifaceted kid, run and shoot kid. The first thing we had to do was tweak the offense. And then we had to get him acclimated into coming from one level of football where he was highly successful to the highest level of football. And then you have the seniors who've got this young gun coming in who have been programmed under JT Daniels and his leadership style, and Bryce's leadership style is different. So there was a lot of adversity, for Bryce as mentally. Physically won't work. He's got a big arm, he makes all the throws, and now you add to that his running ability. So we kind of grew with Bryce.
I knew it was going to be a step up, both for me mentally and physically. It's a lot of hard work, a lot more hours I had to put in, but I was kind of expecting that coming in. I knew I was going to have to work hard. I knew that there's going to be high expectations. But, really for me, I was able to lean on my teammates, my coaches. They made it easy on me.
Bryce can thank his father for putting him on this path. It was Craig Young who talked Bryce into trying the quarterback position when he was a young player.
I started as a running back. Yeah, I started 4 years old, running back in flag. Played running back for a while, and kind of just the older I got, the faster everyone else got.
I said, Bryce, look, this kid's faster, he's a little bit better, so you have one choice. You can be second string. We have a quarterback position open. Why don't you try out for that? So he ended up being the quarterback. Literally the first time he dropped back, he completed a pass, and there was a rush, and he sidestepped, and we're like, wait, we might have something here.
For me, it's just been a lot of specific training. My dad started me really, really young as far as getting like a quarterback coach and working out outside of just, the normal Pop Warner practices. Now you see a lot of younger kids doing that, but when I was a little kid, I was 6, 7, working with like a quarterback coach, and that wasn't really a thing back then. So my dad was kind of ahead of the curve on that.
Craig's a good man, okay? I've had every whack job quarterback dad, and I've had a lot of great quarterback dads, and it seems to coincide with the kid's performance. If he's a great quarterback dad, they seem to play better. A quarterback's dad in this program, you got to trust us, and you got to turn your kid over to us. But when they're good dads, we're going to communicate with them, okay? We do have a good relationship with Craig.
It's a blessing surrounded by a lot of hard work. Mater Dei works you hard. Mater Dei has huge expectations, but Coach Rollinson and the staff are amazing people. It's a great program, a structured program.
Former Mater Dei head coach Bruce Rollinson, who recently retired, told us back in 2019 that he was confident Bryce had the mental makeup to be successful in college and beyond.
But I can tell you, he'll be ready. He's going to be one of the top recruited players, and obviously he's going to have a great collegiate career.
With both the Panthers and Texans in need of a quarterback, it seems there's a very good chance that Bryce Young gets his name called at either the first or second spot in this year's draft. Paris Johnson is another one of those prospects whose NFL draft stock is pretty close to its high school recruiting ranking. The Ohio State star was the #1 offensive lineman in the 2020 high school class, and will probably be one of the first offensive linemen off the board this year.
I feel my strengths is definitely my dominance. Once I get my hands on you, I want to dominate, I want to finish my box. I'll definitely say I have great feet and I can keep up with any defensive lineman in the country.
He's from the Cincinnati area originally, and he always wanted to be a Buckeye. He actually first committed to Urban Meyer, but stuck with Ohio State after Ryan Day took over.
Originally what drew me in was Coach Meyer. Now I feel like after spending enough time on campus, building a bond with the actual team, not just the coaches, I feel like that was the part that really made me feel like I just want to stay at Ohio State because I know the team so well. I know the city so well, and I'm already a big national name, but being able to actually have a lasting legacy, have my name last forever in the state of Ohio, I feel it's a great opportunity, if I stay in state.
The 6'6", 310-pounder probably won't have to wait too long on the first night of the draft, and he may even land in the top 10. Ohio State wide receiver Jaxson Smith-Njigba only played in 3 games this past season due to an injury, but he showed enough in his sophomore season in 2021 that NFL teams are very interested in him in this year's draft. When he played at Rockwall High School, Jaxson was one of the most productive players in Texas high school football history. In 44 career games, he had 5,346 receiving yards and 82 touchdowns. Rockwall fans may not remember all the stats, but they do know he was at his best in the team's biggest games.
He is a baller. John Wooden described competitive greatness as giving your best when your best is needed. And the thing that stands out about Jaxson is that in every big game, he gives his best when his best is needed.
I don't know what's going to happen, and that's what I think pushes me. The unexpected pushes me because I want to be great so badly, but I don't go into the game thinking I'm just going to take over. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just go out there and I play my hardest, and great things happen.
Throughout his prep career, Jaxson wowed Rockwell fans with highlight reel catches week after week.
It's gotten to the point now where he'll make a catch in a game, and honestly, we're a little bit underwhelmed by it on the sidelines because we've seen it so much. The crowd's going nuts and reporters are talking about it and everything. I think, well, I've seen that about 100 times in practice.
When it's on the field, I don't have too many friends. The only friends I have are the 10 others that are with me on the field. I'm in attack mode and I'm ready to get after it.
As if his desire to win isn't enough, Jackson's father added a little extra motivation for him.
We have a money chart, and for every yard he gets for a big game, like the Martin game, Highland Park, Longview, he gets so much money per yard, per catch. Everything doubles in the fourth quarter to take the lead. So he likes money, so he's playing for money.
It's not even about the money. It's just, just to see them happy. That's all it really is. Just, seeing my family happy, seeing them happy for me, that's the real blessing.
Despite his lack of playing time in his junior year of college, Jaxson is still projected by many to go in this year's first round. One of the best tight ends in this year's draft is Notre Dame's Michael Mayer. When we met Michael in 2019, he said the history of Notre Dame tight ends reaching the NFL was one of the factors in his college decision.
Notre Dame tight end history is really rich. They put tight ends in the league. That's awesome. And my first visit there, everybody I met was the most down-to-earth people, the best people, the coaches, the students, my teammates, everything about it was awesome.
We saw Mayer at the opening in 2019 when he was named the MVP of the 7-on-7 tournament. He earned the honor because of his great route running and sure hands that Notre Dame football fans would soon appreciate.
I don't think I really have anything to prove. I think it's more of a come out here, have fun, meet some new guys, and just try my best to leave on top.
While Mayer may not have the speed of some of the NFL's more athletic tight ends, his strength and pass-catching ability will make him a very dependable addition to any offense. Thanks for checking out Sports Stars of Tomorrow on YouTube. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, and please subscribe to our channel so you see all of the latest content.